Fed, banking crisis threatens U.S. economy. The Fed has warned that the turmoil in the U.S. banking industry is threatening the country's economy by tightening lending standards. Many banks have had to close since March due to rising interest rates. While the Fed has raised interest rates 10 times, it is currently assessing its impact on the economy, inflation, and new developments in finance. The Fed may pause interest rate hikes to assess new data, but may still maintain a tight monetary policy. Breaking: crypto exchange declares bankruptcy. Bitrex, a cryptocurrency exchange, has filed for bankruptcy just over a month after being accused by the SEC of operating an unregistered securities exchange. The company has stated that their assets and liabilities range from $500 million to $1 billion, and they still hold the digital assets of some U.S. customers. In the past year, many U.S. cryptocurrency companies have also been accused of violations and fines, leading to bankruptcies or asset devaluation. Oil prices rise as U.S. crude reserves increase. Oil prices rose for the third consecutive session, as reports suggest that the Biden administration will cancel the remaining oil drawdown from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, SPR, and fill it with a quantity of up to 200 million barrels or more. This has caused controversy among oil speculators and opponents of President Biden. Oil market investors are tightening about the future of the SPR. Analysts are monitoring weekly U.S. crude inventory data. World gold prices rise amid economic uncertainty. Gold prices rose as investors sought safe haven amid economic uncertainty and awaited U.S. inflation data. A Fed survey showed that banks have tightened credit standards in the early months of the year. Higher than expected inflation data may spur expectations of rate hikes, while weaker data may lead to a shift to commodities and increased liquidity in USD. Commerzbank analyst Carsten Fritsch noted that the Fed is unlikely to cut interest rates this year. Ukraine fears Western aid cut if Russian counterattack fails. Ukraine is concerned about the possibility of a failed counterattack and is urging caution among commanders, as Western aid may be suspended if the attack fails. The US and EU provide high-value military aid to Ukraine, including drones, artillery shells, anti-aircraft missiles, and other equipment. Ukraine is preparing for a decisive counterattack to regain lost territories and has established 8 new brigades with 40,000 soldiers participating. Former U.S. President Donald Trump convicted of sexual abuse and defamation. A New York grand jury has charged former U.S. President Donald Trump with sexual abuse and responsibility for defaming Elizabeth Jean Carroll. Trump has been ordered to pay Carroll $5 million. The grand jury found that Trump did not force himself on Carroll but did engage in sexual abuse. After the verdict was announced, Trump strongly criticized it on the social media platform, Truth Social.